Hey guys, it's going to be a quick video on 8.4 multiplying binomials times trinomials. I can multiply binomials by trinomials and then simplify the expression. The reason this is going to be a quick video is because we're basically just using what we've already been using. Tomorrow is going to be the big day where we actually have a lot of new stuff that we're going to be seeing and some special products. But today is just going to kind of be one of those things where it's just repetitive motion. It's just we're going to be going up to some higher indexes. So let me give you an example of that. And actually, we're just going to work through one example today. So I've got x plus 5 as my binomial. Again, we're multiplying binomials times trinomials, which means that I'm actually going to have three terms over here. And so let's make that x squared minus 7x plus 2, okay? So basically what's going to happen here is, again, I'm just doing the distributive property. The only difference is now, instead of distributing through two terms in a binomial, I'm distributing through three terms in a trinomial, okay? So let me just give you an example here. I'm going to be taking this x times x squared, x times negative 7x, and x times positive 2. All right, then also I'm going to be distributing this 5 through, so 5 times x squared, 5 times negative 7x, and 5 times 2, okay? So again, we'll go ahead and do these red portions first. X times x squared. Again, there's a 1 in front of both of these that I don't really see, but I know it's there. So 1 times 1 is just 1. I don't really even need to write that because it doesn't really change the problem. But I do have x times x squared. So x to the first times x squared. Remember, when I multiply, I actually add. So it's going to be x to the third. All right, so x to the third. Then I'm going to be taking x times negative 7x. So again, that's going to be negative 7x squared because I had x times x. And then my last red one I'm going to be working on here is x times 2, which is just simply 2x, okay? Now we'll move down here to the bottom. I'm going to be taking 5 times x squared. So that means it's a positive 5x squared. I'm going to be taking 5 times negative 7x, which makes a negative 35x. And then 5 times a positive 2 is going to be positive 10. So again, now I'm looking for like terms. Well, I only have one term that has x to the third, which means that I can just bring that one down, okay? One of the things I like to do as well, and I've not said this before, so I'll say it today, is I like to go ahead and just put me a little slash through that so that I know that I'm done with that term and I don't end up repeating it somewhere along the line. So again, I'm going to come over and I'm going to look for my next set of like terms, which is negative 7x squared, positive 5x squared. So negative 7 plus 5 is going to be a negative 2x squared. And again, I'll just kind of mark through those so that I know that I'm done with them. Then we'll go to positive 2x, negative 35x is going to be a negative 33x. And then I'm going to go ahead and mark those out. And the only thing left is a positive 10. So I'll go ahead and bring that down. So you kind of see how that we end up with something actually that has 4 terms, but it has a degree of 3. So it is a cubic polynomial with 4 terms. Okay, if we want to think about those names and kind of get used to saying those and getting those into our vocabulary. So again, this is going to be exactly what you're going to have. I think there's only about 8 of these questions today, and they're all pretty similar as far as just multiplying a binomial times a trinomial. So again, just remember you're just doing the distributive property twice through all of the terms that are in the trinomial, and then just collecting any like terms that you may have and combining those. So again, if you need any help, make sure to reach out to us and we'd be glad to help you. Thanks.